I'ma blow up. Yeah.
Okay, you beautiful fandom, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and as usual, there might be some noise outside, there might not be some noise outside, I have no idea, y'all never complain, and I don't know why, because sometimes I can definitely hear some noise like I'm hearing right now. That one I doubt y'all can hear, but I can hear that truck in the background, so yeah, other than that, I really don't have much else to say, other than when I'm putting these reactions together, I'm starting to think that with the lighting situation I got going on now, I might need to start using some powder right around here to prevent some glare just like glaring out on me. Not necessarily my glasses. Granted, I do notice some glare from my glasses, but that's to be expected. But it just looks like it's so shiny on my cheeks sometimes, and that's all, you know. I don't know. It's just me being self-conscious. I know that's all it is, but you know, hey, it is what it is. We're here to talk about and watch though Volume 5, Chapter 3. I had to do that slowly because sometimes when I get wired like I am, wow, I can actually just screw my words up so badly. But yes, Volume 5, Chapter 3, and I don't know what to expect from this one. I forgot the title. I forgot pretty much everything about this one. The only thing I know about this one now is it's like an 18-minute long... see, that's what I mean by getting my words mixed up. All I know about this one is it's an 18-minute long episode, and that's a good thing because that means I don't have to sit here that long as opposed to a regular length episode of 22 to 23 minutes, because honestly, I did just do that with DuckTales. I just finished recording the last episode of DuckTales, the reaction for it, and I'll be real, the only thing I did was change my shirt and make it look like a whole new day. So, yeah, I guess with all that said, I don't know what to expect from it. I've already said that once. And yeah, where we last left off, we had Adam killing the leader of the White Fang to become the leader himself. So what that means for Blake and Sun here, I don't know, but I got a feeling we're not going to find out in this episode anyway. In fact, in the last episode, or chapter, whatever we're calling this, we didn't really see much of anybody else of the main four other than Weiss. And we didn't, you know, really check out what Rwby was doing, or Blake, or Yang. Wait, did we? I don't know. Yang was in chapter 1. I don't know. The best thing I can do is just go ahead, put these headphones on, and count down 3, 2, 1, and play. Why do I do this every time? 3, 2, 1, and play. Try that again, you know? Other than that, though, I guess what I'm going to do is listen to this intro. So, yeah, I like how it starts with back to the fairy tale, back to the whatever, but I constantly always run my mouth during that part. And I did it again, honestly, so I think I'm self-conscious because I don't want to show off that tattoo. It's a tattoo I'm not proud of. This one, on the other hand, and yes, I probably blinded y'all because of my tan. I don't mind this one. This is the one I don't like to show off, and that's why it was a little awkward right here when I was trying to push play. I am going to end up getting this one covered, and no, I am not going to tell y'all down in the comments what it is. That sounds rude, I know, but, you know, eventually I'll get about $400, get this whole thing covered, because it goes from right here all the way down. Well, you can see the tip of it right there. So, it goes from there to there, and I don't like it personally. And that's a little personal information, I know, and y'all come here for this, you know. Volume 5, Chapter 3. So, let's jump into this. Okay, so we got... Okay, we're here with Blake's mom and dad. Okay, nice. the best couple / mother and father in all of Rwby. Okay, I did not expect to see him with glasses.
Are you ready?
Yes. It won't be easy for the people to hear, but the truth.
No, don't go out there. I've got a feeling that y'all are gonna go out there, and then as you're exposing the White Fang, you're possibly going to get assassinated.
You got this.
That's just a thought in my head. Oh, come on. You gotta like Sun by now, dude. He's irritatingly charming.
Coming to us live. And now, speaking to us in the state where former White Fang leader.
Okay.
Thank you all for assembling here.
So what are you gonna do?
Take time to address some of the rumors that have been circulating around our island. I believe that it is important for the people of this territory to understand the truth. No matter how you feel about the human race, I think we can all agree that the event now known as the fall of Beacon was a tragedy. A tragedy that
what I predicted a second ago doesn't happen.
Back. While the main aggressor is still unknown, we do have official confirmation. Adam Taurus, the leader of a powerful splinter group working inside the White Fang, was partially responsible for these
Splinter
attacks.
group?
His actions not only tarnish the reputation of an organization originally created to bring peace and equality to all, but to our entire race. With each day that this man remains unpunished, it becomes increasingly difficult to condemn those that look down upon us. Recently, a spy from this same splinter group set their sights on this very home. My own daughter, Blake, and her friend did their very best to apprehend this individual. While they were unsuccessful after being physically assaulted and seriously injured, they were successful in obtaining the assailant's scroll. With this, we have been able to ascertain that Adam Taurus has plans to overthrow the current leader of the White Fang, Sienna Khan,
it's a little
and
late,
take over the
dude.
reins himself.
It is a little late for that.
His radical plans do not stop there. The documents on this scroll proclaim his next target to be Haven Academy and its attached CCT tower. Their plan is to strike on the last full moon before the beginning of the fall semester, roughly 2 months from today.
Okay.
I have sent
Way
my
to be a
swiftest
spoiler,
messenger
dude.
to the government of Mistral, but I believe we have a greater responsibility. My relationship with the White Fang has been an interesting one. Years ago, I led the organization to help try and create a world where I and every faunus who wished
He used to be the leader.
walk alongside the human race.
I didn't know this.
And while I believe we made great strides toward this goal, it was made clear to me that the people both in and out of the White Fang wanted faster results. So I stepped down, and Sienna Khan was appointed as my successor. It's true that I do not fully condone many of her methods. What I do condone is what
That's
Sienna
interesting.
fights for. The idea that the faunus and humans are, and should be, equal.
Very
Adam
interesting.
Taurus does not seem to have that goal in mind. What he has
Oh
done
no, he definitely doesn't have that
benefits
goal
no
in
one
mind.
but himself. I think it's time that the faunus showed the world that we are equals. Time that we snuff out this splinter group and restore the White Fang to what it once was.
Okay. So this is what Blake meant by we gotta take the White Fang back over.
Clear. We must go to Haven and protect it at all costs.
Okay. They're not on board with that though, huh?
Before we proceed any further, I'd like to invite my daughter to come and share her story. Not only as a former member of the White Fang, but also as a survivor of the fall of Beacon.
Oh, that was a good move, actually. Gotta play that sympathy card.
Traitors!
Oh my goodness. Really? You're gonna show up now?
Ilya.
I'm trying to remember that name. Ilya.
After everything the humans have done to us, everything they've put us through, you're asking us to help them?
I know we haven't been treated fairly.
Where was their help when the dust companies treated our people like slaves? Where was their help when kingdoms hunted faunas just for being who they are? Where was my help when my parents were killed in a dust mine?
Wow.
Young lady.
Wow.
Progress takes patience and cooperation.
I did not
Belladonnas
expect
are
to
the
get
worst
this much
kind of
Blake in this
faunas.
episode.
They want us to work with the same people that are trying to hold us down. If you truly want to help your people, now is the time to support Adam, not the Belladonnas. He will bring about the future that you deserve. And if you are unwilling to fight,
What was
know
Sun
that the
doing
White
is the
Fae
question.
will do it for you.
Shut up! After her!
Huh.
Did he age backwards?
He's possessed!
Hey! Osbin / Oscar. This is-
It is very weird, yes.
Okay.
it would be
okay.
weird. I know I've said that many times, but it would be so weird.
So just take a second and remember that this is very
Hey,
overwhelming for everyone.
You kind of halfway sobered up a little.
Thanks. Sorry. It's just, I've never really met huntsmen and huntresses before.
Well,
Does Rwby have a slight
person with
crush
two souls, so
on Oscar?
first times all around.
Huh. That's kind of a little awkward considering Osbin's in his
Not
head.
to break up the whole getting to know you game, but we need to have a talk. Mind showing us your little parlor trick, kid?
Yeah, okay. Just so you know, I'll still be here.
Okay. So you're summoning Oz to come out.
It is so very good to see you again, students.
Huh.
Wait, what just happened?
Professor
They swap.
Correct. And though I may be the one speaking, Oscar is still present mentally. He's merely handed over the controls, so to speak. Just don't make us do anything embarrassing. I'm afraid this all must be very perplexing.
Oh my gosh, that's weird.
Bizarre and just really kind of hard to believe overall.
See, hearing Oz's voice
It's
come
good to
out
see
of
you children still
Oscar
have your sense of humor.
is just weird.
I know you've all been through
And yes, I am
tremendous
picking my
hardship
finger
already.
because,
I'm sorry.
it's weird to describe what it
It's
is.
not your fault.
It's all my fault.
Really?
I told you once that I made more mistakes than any man, woman, and child on this planet.
Yes, you did.
I wasn't exaggerating.
Hmm.
I'm cursed. For thousands of years, I have walked the surface of Remnant, living, dying, and reincarnating in the body of a like-minded soul.
Okay.
The Professor Ozpin you all met was not my first form, and clearly wasn't my last. It's an extraordinarily
feel like
strenuous process
The
on everyone involved.
voice distorting
So who?
is kind of like them trying to get a hold of this whole swip
I am the
swapping
culmination
thing.
of countless men who have spent their lives trying to protect the people of Remnant. With every rebirth, my soul is eventually merged with another,
Hot chocolate?
and I am changed,
Cocoa?
but my memories stay with me. This curse was bestowed upon me by the gods, because I failed to stop Salem in the past. But we must stop her now.
And how do we do that?
We start by ensuring the safety of the Relic of Knowledge.
Hmm. Okay. So, we're coming to visit Weiss.
Well, well, well. Look who's awake.
What's going on? Where am I?
You know, I never thought I'd see a Schnee in this camp.
Vernal?
So, who are you exactly? I don't know if I've quite seen her before, but I feel like I have.
What do you want?
Straight to the point. I like it. We don't normally deal in trafficking people. Not really worth our time. But once we realized we had a Schnee, that changed.
You're going to ransom me back to my father. Is that it?
It's a shame you're a Schnee. You'd probably do quite well around here.
I would never...
Sorry, I had to readjust myself here. My daggone foot
Just keep quiet and
wants to
cooperate
fall
and I'll be
asleep
back in
whenever
your
I'm
mansion
sitting
before you
like
know it.
this sometimes. But it's fun when you have to get back up
Don't
and
make this
almost fall
complicated.
over because your foot's asleep.
What's going to make this complicated is when my sister finds out that I didn't make it to Mistral. You know my sister, don't you? Winter Schnee? Special operative of the Atlas military? She's in Mistral now, and when she hears I'm missing, it won't take her long to find me. And you. What's so funny?
Huh.
Oh, I don't know if it's more funny or sad, but you're clearly out of the loop. Your sister isn't in Mistral anymore. No Atlas personnel are in Mistral anymore. General Ironwood closed the borders and recalled all of his little troops and tin cans.
I don't know if that's true. I don't trust them. Obviously, they're a bunch of liars and thieves. They're bandits. So I don't trust them.
This is perfect! We were stuck at
Is
a
it?
dead end, but now we can just take little cute boy Osmond to Lionheart and have him set things straight.
No.
Please don't call me that.
Yeah, we're not sure that's the
Little cute
best
boy Osmond.
idea.
You might have that name stick with you.
But I thought the headmasters all took their orders from you.
That was the intention. 4 lieutenants I can trust, especially during times of reincarnation. But Crow told me about your meeting with Leonardo. He isn't just behaving irrationally. He's disobeying specific instructions I had left him. Something's wrong. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I don't want to rule out any possibilities either. No one outside of this room knows that I have paired with Oscar, and I think it may be best to keep it that way.
Play things close to the chest until we got a better hand.
Precisely. Now, we have 2 steps ahead of us. The first is enlisting the aid of more huntsmen.
Okay, this is
But the
still
Mistral
weird
Council
listening to
Doesn't own
Oz come
every
out of him.
huntsman in the kingdom, and I've been here enough times to know where we can find some more.
So long as they're trustworthy.
You can trust them to put up a good fight. I'll throw together a list tonight.
Good luck with that.
After that, we can move on to step 2.
What's step 2?
Getting you 4 into fighting shape.
But, we already know how to fight.
You can only fight so long as you have crescent rows, but you're still
This
lacking in
is
hand-to-hand
true.
combat.
Well, yeah.
Mr. Ark, I'm glad to hear you've improved, but sorry to say you've yet to unlock your semblance.
Okay. So
All of you still have a ways to go before you're
Yeah.
ready to pose any real
This
threat
is
against Salem and its
Osmond
forces. And though
getting
Oscar can
back
give me
into
temporary
Professor
control,
mode.
He'll need to strengthen his
Okay.
body and his aura. Wait, what? He'll inherit my muscle memory in time, but practice will expedite the process.
But if Crow's out looking for huntsmen, then who's going to teach us?
Well, I believe I was the headmaster of Beacon Academy.
Okay.
We have approximately 1 month before class.
Okay, Rwby. That's a weird look on your face. I like Nora's look too. That's pretty awesome.
It's not much time, but it's better than nothing. Just don't expect me to go easy on you.
And you're back, Oscar. Nice.
You've got to be kidding me.
Okay, so obviously, well, I was about to say obviously this is not going to be her prison. I like that little look she gave him, as if she's like, you know what, yes, go ahead and cut these bars and then go cut them in. Okay, so what that does for me is bring up more questions about Ozpin, and my foot is really falling asleep, so I'm going to readjust myself here, and hopefully it'll wake up by the time I'm done talking and running my mouth and all that good stuff. So, yes, that brings up more questions for Ozpin for me, because if that was, if he's, reincarnated in several different people's bodies over time and stuff like that, and I thought that was an extra credit scene at first, but it wasn't, so cool beans on that. But if he's reincarnated several times over, centuries and centuries, I don't know. I don't know if they gave us a, definitive answer on the years and stuff, but if he's reincarnated into several bodies, that means the last body that we seen him in, or at least me, he was reincarnated in that body as well, which tells me that there was a second soul inside him. And I'm wondering who that second soul was. And I'm also wondering about this flipping Coco, if that Coco helps keep him, entranced in the whole part of being able to stay, in the form of Ozpin, or at least verbal mentality and in control of the body. If, he's, if the Coco helps him stay Ozpin, pretty much. Y'all know what I'm saying? So that's what it really, that's the main questions I get from this episode. Honestly, I don't get much else from it other than, of course, yes, I get the whole White Fang thing, and Alil, or however the flip you pronounce her name, the chameleon girl. I get it. She's a part of the White Fang. She thoroughly is entrenched in it and believes the ideals that Adam believes, and she's trying to turn the crowd against, the Belladonnas. So, yeah, and that's what, obviously, that Blake meant by saying, hey, we're going to take the White Fang back over and let it be what it was meant to be. And, they were trying to do that until old girl showed up. But, yeah, that obviously tells me eventually, like I said, I didn't know exactly how Blake was going to get over there to Haven, but I know somehow that Weiss is going to get to Haven as well, and Yang's going to get to Haven. Everything's going to collide at Haven eventually. Well, probably around the time that the little scroll told us that it was going to happen, where Adam was going to attack over there then. So, other than that, my foot is completely and utterly asleep. Y'all don't normally know about that, but y'all do this time because, yeah, I'm going to have fun standing up after this. So, yeah, there was a lot in this episode. It's like y'all say, it's a lot of exposition, but I like that. I like to, have a lot of story and a lot of exposition and stuff like that. So, As far as this chapter, it is in the books, and it is y'all's turn now. So I don't know what else to say other than hit that like, tickle to subscribe, don't be texting and driving, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.